Kia ora koutou katoa, and welcome to everyone at the 2019 Game Developers Conference. I'm so sorry that I haven't had the opportunity to join you. I did, however, wish not only as the Minister for Arts, Culture and Heritage, but actually as someone who's been so impressed and encouraged by the huge creativity and growth that we've seen in your sector, did want to just acknowledge that and also say a few very quick words. It was actually some years ago that I first became aware of the amazing talent that we were producing in New Zealand and who were entering into the field of game development, and acknowledging that actually this was an area where high-skilled people were moving into high-paying jobs and were really making a name for ourselves on the world stage. I visited studios in West Auckland and Dunedin, and ever since then have just been incredibly impressed with the creativity, the technology, and again, the way we're really carving a path. It's been great to see our game developers, for instance, in recent times gain that international attention. For example, Path of Exile was one of those top 10 most played games on Steam last year, while Nina Kiwi's Bloons Tower Defense 6 was one of the most downloaded paid games on the Apple App Store. Now, how many New Zealanders know that? In fact, how many parents, when their child comes and says, I want to develop games, know just how incredibly well New Zealand is performing in that sector, and that it is an absolutely credible and fantastic career path for our young people to follow. Well, the girl behind the games campaign run by New Zealand developer Runaway Play, which I participated in last year, has at least helped raise the profile of thousands of women working in the games industry, and I hope is demonstrating that it is a fantastic path for our young people and our young girls to take. And I was pleased to open the Weta Game Shop last year, which is another example that world-leading technology can be developed in New Zealand and stand among the best in the world. Here at home, our games industry is, as I've said, experiencing unprecedented growth, and I don't need to tell you, but the stats are impressive. In 2018, revenues grew by 40% and employment grew by 10%, so we've now got roughly the equivalent of 550 full-time jobs in New Zealand through the industry. The government, we are in the process of refreshing many of the systems that help support high-tech creative industries like games to ensure that we really are providing the best support we can so that we're fulfilling the potential that we have. We're reforming, for instance, vocational education to ensure that when entering into the workforce, people have the skills and the experience to meet those areas where we are seeing growth. We're also supporting industry to develop a 10-year screen strategy to ensure that we're really well positioned to take advantage of the changing ways that people are making and consuming entertainment, and we've got to keep pace with that changing environment. And we're investing in initiatives such as the University of Canterbury's Applied Immersive Gaming Initiative. Of course, the future of our games industry, though, relies on your creativity, your innovation, and your talent. And I hope in us you'll find a good partner. But in the meantime, to all of you, I encourage you to actually just keep doing what you're doing. It's led us to succeed and, as I say, have some really credible results. But if there are things that we could be doing as government, please don't hesitate to tell us. In the meantime, I wish you all the very best for the rest of your conference. Can't wait to see what you do in the future.